All right, so we got something really cool today. I'm in a pig pen. I mean, literally in a pig pen. Good morning, everyone. This is Dwayne with Edge of Nowhere Farm, and it's September 3rd, Labor Day weekend, and we're continuing our projects for the weekend if you're following us through those. So what we're actually doing this morning is we're going to be putting in an enclosure for a couple of pigs. So we're going to start our pig enterprise, at least that's the goal, is the pig enterprise. So we're making a small enclosure to start, so it's going to be very, very simple. So if you're looking for an idea on a very simple hog enclosure, then we've got this one for you today. So I'm just going to kind of show you the supplies, and I think we're going to try to do a time lapse so you can see us actually putting all these in. But before we do that, let's see what we're going to be using. So over here on this side of me, on my right hand side, you're going to see our hog panels. So hog panels, we get these from Tractor Supply. They're about 25 bucks each. They're designed specifically for pigs, so they come with small horizontal pieces down here. So you'll see they're very, very small, so that the little piglets can't get through. They're only about 3 feet tall, so these spaces get bigger and bigger as it goes up. Obviously, as the pig gets bigger, we're not worried about them getting through it. And then it's only 3 feet tall. Pigs don't jump, and they don't fly, usually. So, but in the end, these work just fine. So what we're going to do in addition to that is we've got some supplies that we'll be using to get those as far as the enclosure. So the enclosure, or the supplies we're going to use for the enclosure, we're going to use T-posts for the actual fencing, or to hold the fencing up. These are 5-foot T-posts, so we're going to be using these. We've got a T-post driver and a 5-pound hammer, so depending on how hard the dirt is, which usually it's hard pan, it's caliche, it's nasty stuff, so usually we do have to use the driver, so we may be using that. We've got some fence clips, so we can use these to actually attach the hog paneling to the T-posts. Some tie wire, so we've got some galvanized tie wire. The tie wire is going to be to connect the corners of the pens. We want to tie those really tight, and you'll see a pair of lineman pliers that have a wire cutter. It also allows to actually just spin and tighten that tie wire down to make it nice and snug. So, and you'll see the rest of the T-post behind me. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you kind of a time lapse. You'll watch us working on this. I'm going to have our son Austin with us this morning, so you'll see him walking through as well, helping me out. So enjoy. Okay, so we're back, and you probably just saw a time lapse unless we cut it because it was just too long. But in the end, we're done with our pig enclosure, so we just wanted you to take a peek at the finished project. So like we said before, we got the T-posts and our hog paneling in here. We used fence clips, a couple fence clips on each one of the T-posts. We spaced the T-posts about 4 feet apart, a little snug on the ends, just to kind of shore it up next to the wall. And then we used tie wire on each one of the ends to kind of tie the two together. So it's real snug. Pigs, of course, push. They'll keep pushing. They don't pull, so they're going to push. And we buried it down past the first rung. So the first rung is actually going to be underneath the ground, just in case they try to root a little bit or try to get up underneath it. But overall, pretty tight. So one thing we haven't done yet, which is a project for later, actually two things. The first one's going to be putting in a door. So we're going to put a door into this 4-foot section right here. So we'll have a 4-foot door here that we can open and get into easily. Also, when we go to process, we can get the pigs back out of here. So we'll have a door to get them back out, and we'll be able to pull right up into here because we're going to be working on some of this area here to clear it. So we'll have a door, and then also we're going to have an enclosure in the back. So obviously we'll have a water. We're going to have a couple ideas on how we're going to feed them. We haven't kind of solidified that yet. But obviously they drink a lot of water, so we're going to have water for them regularly all day long that we'll swap out every day or two, and then we'll have food. We'll feed them once a day. In addition, we're going to have an enclosure in the back, not completely enclosed. It's going to be kind of a lean-to, so we'll show you that another day. It's getting really hot right now, so we've got a couple other projects that we're working on today and tomorrow that we want to finish up. So thank you for joining us today. Today you had Dwayne, Lori, and Austin all here with you, and we look forward to seeing you next time here at the Edge of Nowhere. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne with Edge of Nowhere Farm, and we're here this morning. It's September, 2nd of September, 3rd of September. Start over, it's the 3rd of September.
Was that like
I know we need to. So I just want to thank you for joining us today, and this time you had Lori, Austin, and Dwayne. Now, so just this, suck on the dare.